swing side to side. Come on.
Dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me.
The start of this year's Super Bowl is only minutes away, and here they come, out onto the field.
I always say that last year's champion is still the champ until someone else wins the title. And that's exactly what's going to happen here tonight.
Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Graham looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Ranch back deep to return.
He got all of that one. From the 3-yard line. Keeps his feet moving. Deion Branch finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 32. John, Super Bowl Sunday, national holiday, and everything gets magnified.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Everything's bigger, everything's brighter, everything's louder. These players know that this is going to be one of the biggest days of their lives. It's all the big games you've ever played rolled into one.
Lewis goes in motion. Hands it off to the back, breaks the tackle. Vilma is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. He was not going to be denied the first down there, John.
And I'll tell you something, offensive linemen love to block for him because he can make something out of nothing.
First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we come. Be the hammer, not the nail.
They'll go from the I formation. Branch in motion. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Thompson had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. It wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. All day, baby. Come on. Nothing.
Wilson, the lone back.
Nothing. Ain't no thing. Keep the throttle down. So we gonna take it.
Gets rid of it. And it's complete. And it's good for a first down.
First down on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get it up. Go make a play. It's showtime, baby. We like to pass the rules. Watch each other back. Shoot.
With the pass. It's batted away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
On the play.
Hackett was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey. Hey, watch the screen. Play football. Regular. Let's go, D. Here we go.
Throws it. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. Nearly intercepted.
Holding on the offense. Number 75.
Number 75. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Keep moving. Let's go. Shotgun. Hey, watch the ball.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Be the hammer, not the nail. Tampa, get me going.
Hand off to the tailback. Sell is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 3. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
One back. Play hard and fast, baby.
Wilson, the lone setback. Hasselbeck with a man in motion. Sell is there on the stop
on the run,
at the 22.
1 yard
Right
gain
now,
on
they
the
need to
play.
keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
The
3rd and
17-yard
5.
line is where they have to
Ball
go
on the
for a first.
22-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Run again. Come on.
With the throw, nice adjustment. Dyson comes up to make the play.
With the reception.
At the 9.
First down
Great
on
throw
the
to
play.
beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
This
First
drive
and goal.
9 yards away
Ball
from a
on
touchdown.
the 9-yard line.
I can do it, baby. We like a pack of wolves. Yeah, let's go, baby.
With a counterplay. Rhodes is there
Wilson
for the
on the
tackle.
run.
At the 1.
7-yard
Wilson kept
gain
his legs
on the
moving,
play.
gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second and goal
Ball on
at
the
the
1
1-yard
yard
line.
One back. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Be careful.
Alexander, the lone back. Looking for the goal line. Loose ball. The Jets scoop up the fumble. Into the open, and this could be 6. High stepping to the end zone. Dives, touchdown. Perfect place at the right time on that play. A fumble recovery and a touchdown. Nugent comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
They're going to try and force more turnovers. The offense should be aware that they're going to be going for the stretch. They may be able to take advantage of their aggressive play.
Graham is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 3-yard line.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
First and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Back in the gun. Let's go. Be physical.
Out of the gun.
Watch the ball. Watch out. Let's run, man.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Set.
Hasselbeck sends a man in motion. Blitz is coming with the pass, and he hits his target. Branch didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go now. Come on. Time to hit.
Dimebacks in for this play. Setting up play action, sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get me going.
Davis, the lone back. Pennington sends a man in motion.
Here we go, baby. Get some slack going. Hey, watch the screen.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off. Short pass completed to the wide receiver on the right side. Jennings is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. They ain't got nothing. We like to practice rules.
Pennington with a man in motion.
Let's go.
It's the delayed handoff. Purdy is there on the
Davis
stop.
on the
He was
carry.
looking for a place to
Gain of
run,
2
but all
on the
those
play.
places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Will. All on us, y'all. Check.
Only one man in the backfield.
Keep it up. Let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Dropping back. Pressure gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Jennings comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Yeah, call. Stay at home. Hey, watch that screen. Be the hammer, not the nail. Let's turn it up, D. Everything you
They'll
got.
pass on first down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. He records his third tackle of the game. Kochery makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, here we go.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Pennington sends a man in motion.
Let's go, boys.
On the delay. Kotovitis comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line.
Let's go. Go make a play. I'm coming through, baby.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Grant is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
And 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Get me going. Under 10. Keep it up.
Looking for the long completion. Knocked away.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
Bernard returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Bring it up. Step it up, fellas. Let's go now.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. With the throw, and it's caught. Hill is there on the stop
Holding
at the 38-yard line.
offense.
Hold on,
Number
we've got a
35.
penalty on the play, and let's check it out. Askew held him up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Ball on the
Third and
44-yard
long
line.
after the penalty.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Keep it in front of you.
The
Let's go.
Seahawks come out in a dime package.
The ball, be smart.
Throwing. And he's forced out of bounds at the 30.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
On the 30-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Davis, the lone setback. They give it to the halfback. Grant is there on the stop at the 20-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Not today. Nothing. They don't
We've
get
reached the
nothing.
end of the first quarter, and the
first
score
quarter.
is 7-0.
The score is
Jets.
The Jets, 7. The Seahawks, nothing. The
And we're
teams
ready
are
to start
for
the second quarter. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on
They're in the red zone.
20-yard line.
Will. Here I go.
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Yeah, when you run up the middle, the offensive line needs to create some type of room. Otherwise, he's going to bounce right out of there and look for other places to run. And sometimes that'll result in a loss.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Let's go. Stay post left.
Going to the right. Russell comes up to make the play at the 18. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Twelfth play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Get it up.
The Seahawks with a four-man front.
I can do it, baby. It's on.
Running to the left side. Grant is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. Davis was able to get a yard or two on the toss. Thirteenth play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Let's go. Be physical. Temple.
They line up in the I formation.
We got to have it, D. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. We turning it up. It's showtime, baby. Hey, watch the ball.
A little misdirection. Tupu is there on the stop at the 13-yard line. Washington picks up some tough yards there. 14th play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Come on. Stay backside. They ain't got nothing. Come on.
They'll bring the blitz. Lobs one into the end zone. Incomplete pass. They took a shot at the end zone. Doesn't work. Fourth down now. So this one will be from about 31 yards out. Veteran kicks it through. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
You want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Graham looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Branch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Only one man back. A little misdirection. Vilma is there on the stop at the 27.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of 3.
Second and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let us dictate. Everything you got.
Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Sell is there for the tackle at the 41. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
No, one.
The Jets come out in a nickel package. Lewis, the man in motion.
We coming to run.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. Sell comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. Didn't get much. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Will. Turn it up now. Here we go, baby.
Gets the handoff on the delay. Harris is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 3rd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Get it up. Yeah, you see me.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Now, who are they going to call a penalty on here?
Pass interference on the defense. Number 26,
So the
down.
penalty on 3rd down does go against the defense, and the result is a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Regular. Let's go, let's go.
Wilson, the lone setback. They give it to the halfback. Hobson comes up
Wilson
to make the
with the
play
carry.
at the
Gain of
28-yard
4
line.
on
The
the
best
play.
backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can
Ball
take
on the
advantage when he sees the
28-yard line.
opening.
Get it, son.
Wilson, the lone back, gets the handoff on the delay. Coleman is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, call. Come on. Let's go.
They've driven it into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. With a counter play, dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Rush in.
Only one man back. The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. Dyson makes the play at the 5.
Deion Branch is such a smart player. He knows defenses, he knows reads, he knows a quarterback, and when he sees a defense, he knows exactly where he's supposed to be.
5 yards away from the end zone.
5-yard line.
Watch the run. From the start,
Hand off to the tailback. Barton pulls him down behind the line. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Knock him out.
They give it to the halfback. Pushes over. Dyson comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line. And a flag down on that play. Let's see what the call
On
is.
the offense, number 41.
The team has to
second
show
down.
discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Here we go.
Wilson, the lone back, handed off to the back. Vilma is there on the stop.
He's had a pretty good first half.
7-yard
I'm expecting
gain
him to
on the
continue to
play.
get the ball quite a bit as this game moves along.
Ball on the
Third and goal.
12-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
Don't stop, don't
2
stop
minutes
that motor.
left in the quarter.
All day, baby. Come on.
Out of the gun.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Gets rid of it. Catches it. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. Pick up the yardage, use the clock, marching down the field for the touchdown.
They enjoyed a 5-course meal courtesy of this defense. They started the drive well, and they ended it with dessert.
Brown is back and ready to put this
Seattle
one in
is
the air.
lined up for the kickoff. Miller back deep to return.
This one is handled by Miller. Miller finds some open area on the return and brings it back to the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Will start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep it up.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Pass play here on 1st down. Huge hit.
He felt the pressure coming, but he couldn't get the ball out. He's got to do a better job of making his read and getting the ball out of there a little more quickly.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
It's on.
Closing in, on the move. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 29-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Good thing right here.
From the gun.
Let's go, D. Let's make a play. We need a rush. Here I go.
Dropping back. Pressure with the throw. The wide receiver has it. Van Dyke comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
Number 60,
Hold on, we've got
down.
a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. Graham will come in now to punt it away. Burleson will go back to accept this punt. From the 21-yard line, Burleson manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 21-yard line.
Seattle will start the drive at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let us dictate. Yeah, you see me.
The Jets come out in a dime package.
Turn it up, D. Here I come.
Uses the pump, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Rhodes is there for the tackle at the 28.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Dropping back with the throw. Andre Dyson was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
The Seahawks call a timeout. They have 2 left.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Hold the look.
From the gun. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. They'll spot this one at the 50. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a 1st down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
Danny.
Hasselbeck will work out of the shotgun. Lewis, the motion man.
Don't stop that motor. Come on.
With the throw. Incomplete. Rhodes keyed off on him, and it forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out, or he's going to knock someone else out.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
From the start. All day, baby. Come on. Hey, watch the ball. Do something.
Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Blitz is coming. Under pressure.
I really like the way these guys play defense. They're aggressive, and their intensity leads to big-time plays like that. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Throws it. Jumps and makes the catch. Miller comes up to make the play at the 23.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Let's run, man.
Pressure coming.
Sean Ellis is a guy that they like to move around a little. They'll line him up left and right, trying to get pressure.
Seattle calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. Josh Brown can tie it up here with a field goal. The try is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
He got all of that one. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. And this should be the last play of the half.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's turn it up, D. Watch the
Davis in the backfield. Coles in motion.
Back it up, baby. Hold the look. We're talking about
Gets the call. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. And halftime. New York 10. Seattle 10.
At the end of the first half, the score is tied. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Brown
Seattle
will be kicking off.
to start the second half. Miller back to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Miller. Miller
Kickoff
returns
return,
this one
20 yards.
to the 24-yard line.
Miller on the return.
It's
The
1st and
Jets
10.
will start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
We turning it up.
This one is handed off. Jennings is there for the tackle
run.
at the
Gain of
27-yard
2
line.
on the play.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on
2nd
their
and
own
7.
27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
All right, now.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. The throw, incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. Let us dictate. Danny. Will. All day, baby. Come
Drops
on.
back with the pass. Green comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Rush in.
Davis lines up behind his fullback in the eye. A little misdirection. Jennings is there for the tackle at the 48. Davis gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. Second and 5.
Turn it up now.
Handed off to the back. Tupu comes up to make the play at the 46. So he picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
Ball on the 46-yard line. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3, setting up play action, and it's caught. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Let's go now.
Washington, the lone setback.
All right, let's go.
Gets the call. Keeps his feet moving. Kearney is there for the tackle. Washington busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Under 10. All right, now. Go make a play.
Looking upfield. Setting up play action. Throws it. And it's caught. Russell is there on the stop at the 16. Ninth play of this drive. Down inside the 15.
Let's go. It's on. Hey, here we go.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone.
Hold the look.
A little misdirection. Hill pulls him down behind the line. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
10th play of this drive. They're in the red zone.
On the 17-yard line.
Tampa, here we come.
Davis, the lone back. Cairns in motion.
Let's go. Here we go.
Drops back.
Watch the ball.
Throwing. Jumping and has it. And he's ridden out at the 11.
He's a tough guy, and he'll go for those passes wherever they are.
Third
11
and
yards to the end zone.
On the 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Blue down, blue down. Here we go.
They line up in the I formation. Coles moves in motion.
Hey. All on us, y'all.
Crosses it out to the right. Hill is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. They're in field goal range, so after failing to get the first down, let's see what they decide to do here. Mike Nugent will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. Nugent adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his second so far.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Graham comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Branch. Seattle trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
What's the hard count? Come on. Let's go. Come on.
They'll pass on first down. Closing in. Launches this one to the left. He has it. This one will be spotted at the 36-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. They had no trouble going up top that time.
And you saw his speed there. He had a gear, then the ball was in the air, then he had another gear.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Stay at home. Bring it up. Bring it up. Watch each other's back.
They come out in a dime package.
Go, boys. Watch your eyes. I'm talking about bring it.
Gets the pass off. Hackett was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Hackett, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Yeah. It's on. Come on.
Hand it off. Rhodes is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Wilson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Deion Grant returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury.
I'm right. Rush in. Don't stop that
The
noise.
Jets come out in a nickel package.
Stay posted up.
Uses the pump, looking for something long. Nearly intercepted. 4th down here, John, a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
This attempt is good. We'll have a tie game. The veteran connecting for the field goal. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
Holding on the offense. Number 67.
Penalties are bad, but there's nothing worse than taking your team out of scoring position.
Number 1 comes into the game for the punt. Miller lines up deep for the punt return. And he chooses not to return this one. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Not today.
Davis, the lone setback.
Let's go, D. Let's go. It's on. One of us gonna make a play. Watch the
Hand it off to the back. Cotavitas is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Let us dictate. All on us, y'all.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3, going to the right. Tupu comes up to make the play at the 31.
There was a lot of space to give up on the corner. You won't see that out of this defense too often.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Good shoot. Nothing.
Hand it off. Russell is there for the tackle at the 43. The move to change again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
1st and 10.
Yard line.
Here we go, baby. Here we go, D.
Only one man back.
All right, now.
Hand off to the tailback. Ball loose. The Seahawks pick up the fumble. Very unusual job because he just doesn't fumble very often.
Yeah, but fumbles are part of the game, and they happen to the best of them.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Under 10, 10. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Give it to the halfback. Ellis is there on the stop at the 41.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Danny. Watch your eyes. We're talking about real. Hold the look.
Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. Throwing on the sideline and out of bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Burleson was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go. Ain't no fence.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. Eric Barton takes him down before he can get the first. Alexander gets stopped short of the sticks on that play. At the end of 3, the score is 13-10. Jets.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is the Jets 13.
And we'll start the
Seahawks.
4th quarter. Josh Brown will tie this game up if the field goal is good. He sends that one through, and we have a tie game here in the 4th quarter.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is taken by Miller.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of games. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
Ball on their own 20.
Not today. Let's go. No, one. Let's go, D. Let's go. Do something.
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. The 30. Hill comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
The 40-yard line.
One left. Keep it up. Here we go.
Only one man back. Pass play here on 1st down. Stepping up with the throw. And he hits his target. Trufant is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. Cole picks up about 6 after that catch. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Deuce. Shotgun.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Throwing. They're going to spot this one at the 47-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. And it's good for a first down. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Stay at home.
The Seahawks line up in the quarter defense.
Get it up.
Pressure with the throw. This one falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go, D. One back.
The Seahawks come out on the 46. Pennington with a man in motion. With a counterplay. Slips the tackle. Tupu comes up to make the play. At the 39, Davis running hard, going right through the arm tackles. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
39-yard line.
Screen down.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Little misdirection. Julian Peterson takes him down before he can get the first.
No gain on the play.
Fourth and 1 coming up.
Time to aim, big dogs. Who can make a big play?
With a counterplay. Kearney is there for the tackle. Good call that time. Got just what they needed.
They didn't get a lot of yards with that one, but they got just enough to convert for the first down. That's all you have to do.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch out.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Darby comes up to make the play. At the 33, the defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
No more, fellas. Keep moving. Clear.
The Jets line up in Tripp's bunch. Throwing. Fabino takes him down at the 17-yard line. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with
This is the 10th play of this drive. They're in the red zone.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Can't bring him down. Fisher comes up to make the play. Davis having a great season rushing the ball. He's now carried for over 1,500 yards. So they have 12 yards to go for a touchdown.
12-yard line.
Keep it up.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Pennington with a man in motion. Hand it off. Tupu is there on the stop. At the 8. Washington with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
Hold him right here.
The Seahawks come out in the quarter defense. To carry it, Russell makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. This is a textbook-type drive.
And the thing is, everything they've called has worked. Even if it hasn't worked, it still worked.
It's first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey. Let's go, man.
Davis, the deep man.
We turning it up. Under 10. All right, now.
With a counterplay. Touchdown, Jets. A tremendous effort getting it into the end zone to grab the lead. Nugent comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. So following that touchdown, the score is 20-13 Jets. Graham in to kick this one off. Good distance. From the 4. Deion Branch accelerates and takes it down to the 30. Ball on their own 30.
At the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch the face. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Jets come out in a nickel package.
Here we go, baby. Deuce it.
Crosses it left. Coleman comes up to make the play at the 31.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
2nd and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Regular. Watch each other's back. We coming to red.
Cuts it away. Vilma is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Wilson takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Third and 9. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Come on. Now cross out.
Drops back with the throw. This one falls incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. From the 20.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 50.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Pennington sends a man in motion.
I got. You can't stop me. Watch the play.
Back handoff. Grant comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey. Watch him. Yeah, you see me.
Davis is the deep back.
Turn it up now. Check it. There we go. Come on.
Handed off to the back. Spins away. Darby is there for the tackle at the 23.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
Seattle calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Come on. Let's ride, man. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Watch a man. Go, D.
Hand off to the tailback. Trufant comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
No, one. Everything you got.
Davis, the lone
Hey,
setback.
watch the screen. Hey,
Hands it off. Tutupu is there for the tackle. Davis with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Second and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. You gotta believe it. It's
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Fullback handoff. Kearney comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. Short gain, big hit by the defensive end.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Get it up. Here we go.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Fisher is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. So the defense can use its last time out here after 1st down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out.
Here we go. What screen? Under 10. What? Lucky. Set. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Be careful. Check it. Here we go, baby. Ain't no thing. Do something. Rush in. They soft, man. Watch each other back. Blue down. Let's go, D. Temple.
He'll just take a knee. Seattle calls a timeout. They have none left.
I'm coming through, baby. Back it up, baby. Watch your man. Play football. Set. Hey, let's go.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Hey, watch the screen. Up top. One of us gonna make a play. Ain't no way. Set. Watch the ball, be smart. Keep your eyes up. So we gonna take it. Let us big time. Stay with me. Hey, watch that screen. Deuce it. We coming to wreck. They ain't got nothing.
He'll just take a knee. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is New York 20, Seattle 13. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.